Didn't look like that on the picture. But he said the girl's gonna do it up nice. Today just happens to be my birthday, so I thought I'd get a little cake and treat everybody to some ice cream cake tonight. My name is Janko Stukic. I was born and raised in London, Ontario. My accident was January 17th of 2004. So it just passed the 8-year mark last month. I was involved in a motor vehicle accident. I was in the back right passenger, and we hit a telephone pole, and it hit right where I was sitting. So I took the whole front of the accident.
I am 36-year-old, in a relationship. I love to read and write and come to the clubhouse. I was 2 years old when it happened. I was hit by a car, and I was dragged under the car for 2.5 blocks. I had to learn to walk and talk again. I had a lot of surgeries, extensive surgeries. I have a plated disc in my head, mush wire in my cheeks, and I had a fractured hip, which had to be done, and I just had a lot of surgeries that had to be done.
My name is Bob Ridley. I'm 55. I received my head injury back in 1982. My life has pretty much pulled a complete flip-flop altogether. My game plans all just kind of washed away. I was working for the Ministry of Natural Resources as a park warden at Fairbank Provincial Park in Sudbury District. And my girlfriend and her family were vacationing at the park. I got a couple of days off, so I went to spend some time with them. I didn't make it back to the park. A pipe came through the windshield of my truck, and the truck died. Unfortunately, I didn't.
So the human brain is a very, very delicate structure, and it sits inside, it's floating inside fluid, which is what we call cerebrospinal fluid. Typically when patients have traumatic brain injury, for example like a car accident, what will happen is the brain will come forward and it moves through this cerebrospinal fluid, and it will literally bang the front surface or the skull at the front. So it typically affects the frontal lobe and the temporal lobe and the back of the brain here, when the brain then ricochets back and hits the back of the skull. And so the back of the skull here, the visual cortex, is what controls human vision. The frontal lobe here is like the executive control function, so they're things like planning, organisation, deciding when it's appropriate to do things, motivation, initiative, this type of thing. And the temporal lobes here are most involved in memory and emotion.
I've had to relearn to talk, write. I used to write 2 or 3 lines was capital letters, and it was all scribbly. You couldn't even tell what I was writing. My therapist had to write neatly underneath what I put. Some days, I'll get up in the morning, and if I don't have to really go anywhere, I don't really have to go anymore. I'll just have breakfast when I feel like and stuff. And when I come here, it's no, I gotta be smart, gotta make sure I eat on time, make sure I'm dressed and ready to go. So some nights before, I'll plan out what I'm gonna wear the next morning. So it's giving me a little more kind of a structure to go on.
I come here every day, and I work on Wednesdays and Fridays at my job placement at Learners, and it's a very, very good job that I have. I've been there for 9 years now. So, and just coming here and saying hi to my friends. I also interact with friends outside of the clubhouse as well, and I just like interacting with people.
These high-level problems to like executive function and memory and emotion can affect their relationships and their the way they function in everyday life. So it makes it very difficult for these patients to, for example, hold down a job or maintain relationships with significant others.
Well, I found out who my true friends were. I've got about 5 right now who stuck with me, and other friends. What are you doing this weekend? Nothing. Friday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Don't you have a job? No. Why? Well, I had a head injury. Oh, we'll see you later. And like, the general consensus is people have a brain injury, they're in the hospital on IV, they have to have everything done, they can't possibly function as a normal person anymore. Wrong. We're fully functional, it's just that the brain doesn't work quite as quickly as it used to.
Members like to get out in the evening to participate in some activities. Pool is one thing we do on a Tuesday night. We come and bowl here as well. People like coming to Dairy Queen, have a little cake. One of our members has a birthday today, so after we're done here, we'll go down to Dairy Queen and have some ice cream and a cake and do that kind of thing.
Today just happens to be my birthday, so I thought I'd get a little cake and treat everybody to some ice cream cake tonight.
There you go, Yako, that's for you.
I'm happier now with what I'm doing. I'm just, enjoying kind of life that was changed, so drastically changed. I don't know if I really want to, at the moment, maybe in the future I might investigate and see where I can go and do something different. But right now I'm happy with what I'm doing.